Hey guys, it's Jess, and I am so excited to be live with you again tonight. I am going to pick a card challenge. I have a few options that I am happy to go with. So we're going to pick from a couple of my favorite card challenges to participate in, and then we are going to get started and make a card from start to finish using that card challenge theme or prompt. Hey Dee, how was the cruise? I hope it was amazing. Hey Evilise, how's it going? Okay, so we're gonna pick a card challenge together. Hey Georgia, and we're gonna make a card from start to finish. I don't have any supplies out yet because I don't know what we're gonna be doing, and the card challenge we pick will determine which kind of products we use. Hey Angela, hey Luisana, hey Bonnie, hey Linda, hey B. Okay, so you guys that are here first are going to get to help me pick which card challenge we want to do. So what we're going to do is we have a few of my favorites that we can choose from. So I always love a good My Favorite Things card challenge. Hey Belinda. I love My Favorite Things, and I have a lot of their products. So we can either do their color challenge or their sketch challenge. Depending on what we decide. So there's two options there. There's also the Lawn Fawn Challenge blog, which is called Lawn Fanatics. And their current theme right now is inspired by a book, movie, or song. So that could be kind of interesting. So there's that. And then on Simon Says Stamp, there are two challenges. So there's a Monday challenge and then a Wednesday challenge. On the Monday challenge, the theme is whatever the weather. So it's weather themed. And then on the Wednesday challenge, it's anything goes. So I'm probably going to say we're not going to do the anything goes challenge because that's not quite as much fun for this type of video. But so we can choose My Favorite Things sketch challenge or color challenge, Lawn Fanatics challenge, which is inspired by a movie, book, or song, or the Simon Says Stamp Monday challenge, and that one is whatever the weather. So that's like a weather inspired card. So you guys let me know over in the live chat what you guys want to see tonight, and then we will get started and start making some choices. In the meantime, while you guys are doing that, oh Belinda, that's so funny. Glad that I could uninspire you to work out. The weather here has just been kind of like rainy. It hasn't been super exciting. It's kind of like chilly and rainy a lot of the time. Today we had a little bit of sun, but not a ton. Okay, so in the meantime, while we're talking about what challenge we're gonna do, I have something really exciting to tell you guys. And I can't necessarily tell you what it is. Hey Kijo, hey Heidi, but what I can tell you to do is somebody should type in !blog, and then when the little link pops up, you should go to my blog and look in the right hand panel and tell me if you see anything there that wasn't there before. Gasp. You guys let me know. Okay, so for those who are just joining, we are talking about, I wonder if that's not actually a link. Well, anyhow, that's my blog. You can copy paste the address, I guess. I'll update that right now while we're talking about it. Yes, when you look at my blog, you just let me know. Log in with YouTube. I'm going to update that address there because it should actually be a link for you guys. It shouldn't be, it should be an actual link, not just, no, I don't want Nightbot TV. I just want Nightbot. Nightbot. Okay. Oh, I guess that's what this is. All right. So I'm going to update that so it's actually a link for you guys. But in the meantime, hold on. Take us to bot page. https www.acarddayswork wordpress.com. Okay, in the meantime, that should take you to my blog while I get this updated. Let's sign in to my cute little bloggy Nightbot chat monster. Okay. Yes. We've already done this. Okay. Commands. I think that's what I need. Hey, Tracy. Hang tight. I'm looking for where I need to... Yes. Okay. Blog. Let me go ahead and edit this. And what I'm going to do, actually, is make it a shorter link so that it's not, like, so cumbersome. As a carddayswork.wordpress.com. Shorten. Okay. Now, this should take you to my blog without all that trouble. Okay, so now if we type !blog, let's just make sure that works. It says someone's stealing your info. What? That's weird. Oh, it says the connection is not private. I can't, the sad thing about that is I can't do anything about that because it's hosted on WordPress. There's nothing wrong with it. You can just click advanced and then click proceed to carddayswork.wordpress.com. That's really annoying that it does that though. It's something to do with their security certificate on their website. That's annoying. Sorry, you guys. Unfortunately, there's nothing that I can do about it except for tell WordPress that their blog is broken. This happens from time to time, but I don't host my own blog, which is unfortunate. I need to change that. I need to just put it on my own page so that I don't have to worry about this, but I don't know why it does that. Anyway, so the thing is, maybe if I put it without the HTTP, like without the S, HTTP, www.carddayswork.wordpress.com. Okay, somebody try that one and see if it still says the same thing. Oh, it won't give you the option. Usually it'll say like advanced options or something like that, and then down at the bottom it'll say proceed anyway, not recommended, or something ridiculous like that. Yeah. Oh, it opened right up? Okay, well, I don't know. Oh, taking the S off worked. Okay, all right, well, let me do that then. So I'll update it again. So instead of putting the S on there, I'll just take that off, and then that should help. Okay, hang tight. Sorry, you guys. This was not supposed to be quite so ridiculous. All right, I'm going to do a link shortener, HTTP, no S, carddayswork.wordpress.com. Shorten. Okay, we should be in business right about now. Okay, so now if we do the blog thing, it should work. Oh, okay, so on the right-hand side, no, not the YouTube award. Yes, Heidi got it. Oh yeah, if you're not following me on my blog already, you can totally do that. That's cool too, if you guys want to follow my blog. Then you'll get an email every time I post a blog. Okay, so I took the S off, so now it should work okay. So I have really, really exciting, super cool news, which is that I was approached by Ranger, and they asked me to do a post for them using Simon's new products. And it hasn't gone live yet. It'll probably be a while before it actually gets posted. But I got some feedback on my post that I did, and they really liked it. And so on top of my one guest spot, so I thought it was just going to be like a one-time thing. It sounds like now I'm going to have a monthly post for Ranger, and I am so super excited. I can't even like contain myself. I'm really excited, you guys. So I'm really, really happy, and I can't wait to make more things. I don't know. I'm just totally stoked, you guys. Hooray! So that's going to be super exciting. I can't wait to do that. So keep your eyes peeled on Ranger social media and the blog and all of that so that you can see my post when it goes live. Thanks, you guys. I'm really excited too. Okay, so let's get started and figure out what we're doing as far as our challenge. Did we decide on a challenge yet? So if you missed it at the beginning, we're choosing a sketch challenge, and we have a couple different options. So we have the My Favorite Things sketch challenge, the My Favorite Things color challenge, the Lawn Fanatics challenge, which is currently the Lawn Fawn challenge is inspired by a movie, song, or book. The Simon Says Stamp Monday challenge is whatever the weather. So we've got a color challenge, a sketch challenge, weather theme challenge, or inspired by a song, book, or movie. So you guys let me know what you guys want to do to get started, and then we will make a card from start to finish, and yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be an adventure, but that will help me decide which products I'm going to use, because each company wants you to use products from them. So that will definitely help me figure out what to do. Okay, so some people say sketch, some people say color, some people say whatever the weather. Guys, we need to get our stuff together and pick one. Okay, so let's see. Let me look at the sketch challenge. Oh, it's not like it's not drawing. The sketch challenge is, they give you a sketch. Here, let me see if I can give you the post link maybe. Here we go. I should be able to just drop it in the chat. Oh, thanks, Luisana. Okay, so this is the sketch challenge. So if you click that link, it will show you the current sketch for My Favorite Things. So they give you kind of like a scrapbook layout or a card layout or whatever. They give you a page layout that you are supposed to use to inspire your project. And then the color challenge is here so that you guys can see. You totally can. If you guys want to do it with me, that would be so much fun. Okay, I know we talked about this before, but I really need to actually do this. What I want to do is to get like a plan in advance of a card that we are going to make, and then send you guys out the supply list. And then we would essentially have a class, but like it would be like a craft along, so that you guys would make the same card that I'm making along with me. How stinking cute would that be? That would be really fun. I think that would be really awesome. I don't know. Oh yeah, the little eek, it's your birthday mouse. That is really cute. Okay, so those are the My Favorite Things ones. The Lawn Fun one is just inspired by a book, movie, or song. And then the Simon Says Stamp one is weather themed. Yeah, anybody can do the sketch challenge. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, all you have to do is you make a project based on their theme, and then you link it up using their InLinks tool. And it is, so basically you have to have somewhere to link it to. So you can have a blog or an Instagram page, or you can link it to Facebook, I think, as long as your Facebook isn't private. So like if you had a Facebook page that you post your stuff on, maybe you could do that. Or like Flickr, I think you can do also. But anywhere where people can see your pictures publicly, you can post it on there, and then that can constitutes as your entry. And you guys, you can actually win a prize for doing these too. So as I like to do them because they really push me outside of my comfort zone a lot of the time. Like they're unexpected color combinations for me, or like the sketch challenge really pushes me to do something that I wouldn't normally have done. And so I like them for that, but you can also win like $50 as well. So like on the My Favorite Things challenge, you can win $50 and it's random. So it's not like the best person gets picked. It's totally random. So everyone has a chance to win. And I've won once on My Favorite Things, which is crazy. So there's that. And then on Lawn Fawn, you get, let's see, I think it says somewhere on here. Hold on, I'm looking at their page now. Design, blah, blah, blah. It usually says on here somewhere what the prize is. I'm sure it's, oh, 25. Okay, so on Lawn Fawn, you can win $25 gift certificate to their store. And then on the Simon Says Stamp challenges, it's $50 to Simon Says Stamp. So that's really cool. Yeah, they do prefer that you use their stamps. I think My Favorite Thing says it's preferred, but you don't have to. But you just read the, like you can just read the blog stuff, the information about the rules and stuff, because each one has different rules. Some of them say you have to use their products, and some say it's preferred but not required. So it kind of just depends. You like the colors for the color challenge? I kind of like the sketch. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. We could try to incorporate the we can try to incorporate the color challenge and the sketch challenge in one card, maybe. That could be fun, a fun challenge. Okay, so the color challenge is like a teal, a light purple, a cream sort of off-white color, and then like a lime green sort of color. Those are pretty fun. Ooh, me too, Belinda. That is so cool. You have an idea for the sketch challenge? What's your idea, Dee? Let's talk it out. Let's get some ideas flowing. All right, so it sounds like we're gonna do My Favorite Things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go really quick behind me and grab some My Favorite Things sets to get us started with, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna plop this over here just so I have something to start with. And you guys, I redid my storage, my stamp storage. I know you can't really see this that well, but I redid them. Whoop. So now they're all pretty. Look at that. Oh, it doesn't look very pretty in the camera view, but I promise it looks nice. I'm redoing my whole, theme of my room, and it's going to be navy and like a lighter teal minty green sort of color and rose gold. Okay. Yeah, Lawn Fawn really does come up with super cool dyes. I mean, all these companies are so innovative. It's really neat. Okay. Ooh, Belinda, that's more work than I want to do. What I do is I store them by brand and then alphabetically by the name of the stamp, because that's the only way I can find them. And I'm starting to use Airtable to start cataloging my stamps and all of that, but I haven't got around to all of it yet. Okay, so let's pick out some stamps to use. I kind of want like a cute character maybe. These ones are always really cute. So we've got the cute little dragons. This one is called Magical Dragons. That one is one of my favorites. We've got these really cute birthday candles. That could be cute, popping up like with the sketch. Ooh, this could be really cool. Have you guys heard of Evernote? Because it's sort of like that, only not. It's different, but it's kind of like that. It's basically a place where you can create spreadsheets, but more in like a reference format. And basically you just input the information and then you can easily call it up, like on a phone or on the computer. And you just like, so I would put in like, the brand is My Favorite Things, the name of the stamp is Make a Wish, and then You could put in like tags for it. So you could put birthday, candles, happy birthday, celebrate, things like that. Like friendship as the tags. And then when you're looking for a stamp set, you just type in the tag you're looking for, like birthday, and it pulls up all of the records that have birthday in it so that you can easily see what stamp sets you have. And then that way, number one, you don't buy things multiple times. Number two, you can find things easily when you're looking for them if you just want to be like, hey, I need to make a birthday card. I need to do whatever. It makes it easier to do that. And then you can also put in like little check boxes that says like, have I used this yet? And it'll be, it'll be like a yes or no. And then that way you can be like, I have had this for 2 years and I never used it. Maybe I should get rid of it, or, whatever. So it kind of helps you organize things. And then like if you're out shopping or you want to go online and check things out, you can just reference your list and be like, do I already have this? And it just makes it really easy, which is cool. You can get Airtable on the App Store. It's free. And you can also use it on your computer as well. If you just go to probably airtable.com. Hey Fatima. Hey Tracy. So for those just joining, what we are going to do tonight is we're going to do a color and sketch challenge from my favorite things. And we're going to combine them into one card, I think. And yeah, so we're going to do a card challenge. Figured that would be fun. Okay, so we've got dragons. What would be so cute? I don't know if it'll work for this particular one, but how cute would it be to like have the candles there and then have the little dragon like blowing the candle out? That could be cute. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. All right, so we've got that. We have mermaids, which are always cute. So there's our cute little mermaids. I use these a lot. They're so adorable. I'm really looking for not winter, so I didn't get my Yetis out. We've got this really cute little, like it's all about reading and things like that. I hope this is not really blurry. So it's got like lamps and reading and all that kind of stuff. We've got our sweet little rain or shine with our little people kicking the water and all that kinds of stuff. That's super cute. You like the idea of the dragon blowing out the candles? All right, let's see if we can make it work. Now that's the real challenge. Can we do it? All right, so we'll use these two. I'm gonna pop this down on the ground so it's out of our way. Okay, so we've got our two stamp sets that we're gonna use. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take them out. I do have the dies for this one, so that's awesome. And then we've got our candles as well. Okay, so we've got, a bedtime card. That would be really cute. Oh, I didn't know that March was reading month. That's really neat. Cool. Okay. So going to look into it. Yeah, Linda, you definitely should. I really need to get on it and actually finish doing it. I only like just barely started, but I think it's going to be good. Okay, so looking at the My Favorite Things sketch challenge and color challenge. So we need, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull out some colors that match these colors. I don't have the My Favorite Things inks, but I do have other inks that should probably work. So I've got a purple that should match. I'm gonna have to test this color and see. I don't think it's dark enough, but we can check it out. And then kind of like a lime green and then like a cream color or off-white, which I'm just gonna kind of leave as is, I think. So those are the three colors that I'm gonna pull out at least to start with to see if that helps. Oh, Cindy, thank you so much. If you guys want to do the challenge with me, that would be awesome. So I'm doing it, and if you guys want to do it, let's do it together. You guys totally should. I think that would be so much fun. Okay, so hey, Sandy. All right, so we've got our cardstock ready to go. We've got our three colors plus like a cream that we can pull out later or whatever. We've got our stamp sets that we're going to use. So we're going to use the dragons and we're going to use the birthday candles. And then, let's see, let's look at the sketch challenge one more time. Oh, I'm on the color challenge page. Hold on. Let's go to the sketch challenge. All right. Okay, so the sketch challenge is, let me make sure it's still like open. Yes, okay, it's open only until tomorrow, you guys, at noon. So this is a good time to do it, I guess. Okay, so the sketch challenge, if you want to see it, let me know if this link works for you guys. That's a really long link. It should theoretically pull up just the image of the sketch. But let me know if that doesn't work. So that way you guys can at least see what we're making. So this is our color palette, and then we've got the sketch as well. And if anyone just lets me know if that works for you guys. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so we've got kind of an angled piece at the bottom, and then a cute little banner as well. So I can take, it doesn't have to be black, of course, but I'm just kind of layering this because this is what is on my desk right now. Let's see. Okay, it did earlier. Okay, cool. All right, so it has the angle. We can flip it, reverse it. It doesn't have to be identical to this, but I do like to kind of try to make it at least resemble it. So we can make some decisions on how to kind of put our own spin on it and make it our own. But what I'm going to do is start by trimming my paper down to 4 by 5 1/4 so that I can later mount this on an A2 size card base. And it gives me that nice little white border all the way around. I personally really like the white border. Some people don't. If you don't like it, don't trim your paper. Okay, so just for giggles, let's go ahead and, let's see, this is narrower than 4. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to trim it down to 4. And then we can, let's see, let's do an angle. And like I said, this doesn't have to be anything specific. And honestly, this might be kind of cool. So there's different ways that you can make it your own, right? We could put this down here and make it more like the sketch, which actually I think the sketch goes this way. So if we did it more traditionally like the actual sketch, we would put this down here, and then we would have our cute little sentiment coming up the side here. Hi, Mark. Okay, so we can do that. We can also make it our own by applying extra pieces, or we can flip it and put it on this side. We can also put our strip piece up here instead. So we have a lot of options on ways that we can kind of use the basic sketch but not make it identical, if that makes sense. So, you know, it's up to you guys. But what I think might be really cute, and you guys can tell me what you think, but what might be cute is if we do it, let's see, which way is our dragon facing? So we've got our little dragon that we're going to use. Since he's facing this way, we can, let's see, he can kind of hang off the edge a little bit, but it won't be too much because we've still got the card base is only like 1/4 of an inch larger than this, so we don't have a ton of room for him to hang off. But what we can do is we can have the candles pop up from the bottom here, like out of the back. So we'll have them kind of like come up from behind the piece there. We'll do the candles in our colors, right? So we get the color sketch, the color challenge and the sketch challenge, right? And then we'll have our dragon kind of come over from the side like this, and then he can be blowing out the candles, right? Okay, if you guys think that that would be cute, let's see. So Mark, we're actually doing a sketch challenge from My Favorite Things. So we're doing, horizontal? Yeah, probably. Yes. I would have to cut a new piece of paper, but that's totally fine. Hold on, because I have one. I have one that'll fit. All right, let's do it. Yeah, definitely. We don't have to use all the candles, for sure. Let's do 5.25. Just for giggles, let's see what this looks like. We can kind of see how things look as we make changes. Let's see. And we can always trim them differently if we don't like how it looks. It's totally flexible. There we go. Okay, so if we did it horizontal instead, let's see. I think that would be really cute. That was a good suggestion, because he was a little too big to fit on there. Okay, so there's our little dragon. He can kind of overlap the edge here so that we get some sort of interest there. And then we've got our candles as well that can pop up, but we can totally use like only 3 or however many. That would be fine. I think that's going to be so super cute. All right. Yay. I'm really excited, you guys. I'm so glad to do stuff like this because I feel like I don't push myself enough to do fun stuff like this. All right, so we're going to use the mini MISTI, and we are going to, just for the sake of reference so that we know where to place the candles, I'm going to go ahead and put the black strip in so that we can figure out the height of where we want these to pop out from, right? And then you guys can tell me, what do you think? Do you guys want to do all 5 of them? That could be cute. Let's see. And now keep in mind, you don't have to have, it's not going to be as tall as this because you don't put the hearts and the flames. It would be a little lower, like it won't be so tall. So it's okay if they pop up a little bit more. That's really cool. You think use only 3? Okay. All right, so let's do, I kind of want to try to get the most color, but I want to use, oh, they're all, hey, they're all connected, you guys. I forgot that this was one stamp. And you guys, I'm not sure if this one is retired. This stamp set may be retired because I've had it for a good long little while. So, you know. Okay, so let's see. It's all 5 of them are connected, but that doesn't mean we have to use all 5. We can just scoot them over. I am not cutting them apart. I'm not cutting them apart. Normally I would say, let's just be brave and whatever, but today I say no. No cutting apart this little cutie. Okay, so if I do 3 candles, I can always just not ink up some of them. That's fine, right? So if the 3 candles come up like that, and then we've also got our little, yeah, I could stamp off the edge of the page, or we can just not ink up some of them. That's fine. Or I can move it around too. Because we're also going to have to consider that we don't want to have all of the candles lit, right? Because if he's blowing some of them out, then I don't know. Okay, I think the 5 might be cute, you guys, because they kind of look like buildings. How cute would that be to make those into like skyscrapers? You guys, that's a really cute idea. I don't know why I never thought of that before, but that's so cute. Okay, so now that we're kind of overlapping these, I think let's try it. And if we don't love it, we can just stamp another one, right? I think that's fair. If we don't like it, we can just get a new piece of white paper. Somebody keeps saying, who was it that said this? It was either Diane Reevely, it might have been Dina Wakely, maybe. I don't know. They say like it's just paper. Oh well. Or no, it's just paper. They'll make more. Okay, so let's do the candles first. So now this is where our color challenge is going to come in, right? So we've got our 3 colors that we can use. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the flames over there for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these over here. And let's see. Let's start with our let me look at the sketch challenge again. or the color challenge, I should say. Let's do, trying to decide what I want. It's only paper and ink. Yeah, Dina, you think? I think it's one of them that they always say that. I like that a lot. It's only paper, they'll make more. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to mask off the ones that I don't want to stamp right now. So let's say I want to start with the purple, right? I'm just going to mask off the stamp that's right next to it so that I don't get any ink where I don't want it. And then I can stamp directly on the paper towel. That doesn't matter at all. Totally fine. But then when I pull it off, I don't have anything there. And I can just go ahead and stamp it. Now it does look like I didn't stamp it up all the way. So let's go back and ink it up again. Now since this one is on the edge, I can probably get away with inking it up. Good grief. If I could actually see what I was doing, that would be helpful. But I can probably get away with just inking it. Let's see. See, now I am getting purple on here. Let's see if we can, there we go. Okay. And if there's a little bit of color transfer, I'm not really that worried about it because we can kind of make it look like it was intentional, in that we can, it was a little bit crooked. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Look, I'm gonna start over because I wasn't really super happy with that. And we can do better. I know we can. Only paper and ink. I know. I have to tell myself that a lot, you guys, because I don't like to mess up. All right, what do I normally use? Because the paper towel seems a little bulky. So I'm just going to try to use a piece of cardstock and see if that works better. I think that looks a little better. Use a Post-it. Yeah, sometimes I do. I might turn to that if this seems like it's not working well. Okay, that's better. So these inks from Hero Arts, they seem a little splotchy at first, but they will clean up after. So they, as they get soaked into the paper, they will not be as, they won't be as splotchy. They look splotchy at first, but they do definitely clean up. All right, I'm just going to rip this piece in half. And then I'm going to mask off this one, which honestly doesn't really matter that much because it's going to be a darker color. And then put that there. And I'm going to go ahead and use this one, which is called Tide Pool. It doesn't really look like it's getting on there very well, does it? It's hard to tell sometimes with those lighter colors. And I feel, you guys, honestly, like this color is a little too light for our color palette. So we may need to revisit and try to figure out what our best option might be for colors. But we can kind of make that decision as we come to it. Okay, Tracy, no problem. I'm not sure because it's a little lighter than I had hoped. We can always layer another color over top of it, so we may end up doing that as well. Okay, so same deal here. I'm just going to cover up both of these. We can always add some Copic marker to it also to add a little bit more dimension, so that's an option as well. If you don't have quite the right color, you can always use the other coloring mediums you have to add a little bit more dimension and depth to the color and get it a little bit closer to what you want. This one's going to be a little bit more splotchy than I wanted it to be. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ink that one up again. Sorry, I'm a little bit off the page there. Out of the screen, out of focus. All right, here we go. Now my little pieces of cardstock are getting really inky. But that is, oh no, you guys, it wasn't lined up quite right. That's the worst. Well, that's a bummer. All right, let's see. See, we're all human, you guys. We all make mistakes. Well, this is proving to be more irritating than I thought. Let's try the Post-it note instead, because I think it'll move a little bit faster. Now that we have to do all of this all over again. So I'm just going to lay that out so that we've got our cute little lines there. All the ink has dried on the other ones anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Do another one, cut it out and put it over it. Yeah, I may. If I have problems still after this, I may end up doing that. Since I've already got the green out, I'm just going to go ahead and do this one again. I could, Penny. Hi, by the way. I could do that. But we're doing, I don't know if you were here earlier when we were talking about it, but I'm doing a sketch challenge for my favorite things. And the sketch challenge is, Lord have mercy, it still had green on it. What in the world? I'm having all kinds of bad luck today, you guys. What in the world? You've been lurking all... Well, I'll take your lurking any day. All right, let's see. Let's just go ahead and rub this off a little bit. We're going to go back. I'm going to cover that green one up. We're going to see how it looks if we just go ahead and stamp the Tide Pool ink anyway, even though it has that little bit of green in there. Let's just see what happens. I'm surprised that yeah, see, look, it's got like, it's going, see, oh, okay, that's my problem. It's going through the Post-it note. So that actually really wasn't the best idea for me. The color is going through the Post-it note, which is crazy. I can't believe that. So that's part of our problem there is, and maybe that's what happened here. Well, yeah, because it's quite a bit of ink. Okay, so now that we know that that's happening, we're going to have to kind of get creative, I guess, and figure out the best way to make this happen without, I don't know, we may have to explore some other ideas, y'all. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm just sort of overlapping the colors because now they're all sort of blending together. See, my green and purple is making a little bit of mud, but I kind of like this little section here. It looks a little bit more abstract, which is cool. I like that. I think that actually looks kind of cool. Once it dries a little bit, I think we'll have some better results. Like it won't look so weird. Oh, look, that's cute. Okay, so, oh, it's a little bit crooked again. All right, let's do another purple one. Use masking tape, that could work. It's not going to be perfect, but we can at least get the gist of it and see what it looks like. Lord have mercy, this stamp is sticky. Okay. I'm not really worried about if it's perfect, but I don't want it to look awful either. So let's see what happens with this last one. And I'm going over a little bit on the one that I just did in the purple so that it kind of blends a little bit like the other ones did. Whoop, yeah. I think that still looks okay. I think it adds a little bit to it. Like it's not just plain and simple coloring, which is nice. And I can add a little bit to it with my Copic markers also, which will give it a little bit more depth. I think it'll still turn out okay. Let me move my candles. Sorry, I had the hiccups. Bad time for the hiccups, you guys. Oh, I didn't cut this one. Whoops. Hold, please. Let's see. I think I need to cut it over on this side. So 5.25. And then the top by 4. Okay. So that should give us the same as it was before. Okay, so then we've got our piece here. I think that's still gonna look cute. Oh, look at it. Okay, so that's that. And then we're also going to have our cute little dragon. Oh yeah, Wink of Stella. You know I love my Wink of Stella. Okay, so then our little dragon can go here, like right up top. And what I might do, he's kind of hard to see because of the glare, sorry. I don't really know how to prevent that. I don't know that that helps. Okay, so let's see, we've got our candle flames. So I think what I'm gonna do is only ink up like maybe these 3. And then I'll leave these 2 blank. And then there's a little bit of a smoke blob here. So like I could have the little smoke thing coming out like he's blowing it out, you know? How cute is that? That's really adorable. All right, so let's do this one first. Here we go. I'm gonna put that like right here. Okay. This is gonna be so cute, you guys. All right, let's start with the little puff of smoke. Gosh, I'm like getting my stamps are getting stuck everywhere. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to use? I'll just use. Okay, so I'm gonna use this My Favorite Things Extreme Black. I'm gonna use that on this, and then that way I can just color it in with my Copics, and it'll be totally cool. If I can get it in the spot that I want it. There we go. The Leaning Flames. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Okay, is anybody doing the challenge at the same time? If you are, chime in and tell me what choices you are making if you don't have these exact same stamp sets. Let me know what you guys are making, because I always like to know what you guys are up to, what you're creating. Be sure to let me know if you're participating or if you are just watching. Or as Penny said, lurking. Okay, so there's our little puff of smoke. All right, so Heidi's crafting along. Heidi, what are you using? What kind of card are you making? Okay, so we've got that. What I'm going to do with the dragon is I'm actually going to stamp him on a separate piece of paper and then pop him up, I think. That way he can hang off the edge a little bit and it won't be weird. So I think that's what I'm going to do with him. So we'll set him aside for right now. And then I don't think I need anything else from this one. So let's take our flames. Okay, and the good news is I can just shift them over like this, which is really cool. So you're saying you think we should put, oh, see, okay. The thing about the candles, the flames, is that if I turn it sideways, I'm going to have to move it every time I stamp. Do you know what I mean? Because it won't fit quite right. Hey, Rachel. Ghosting here. Hey, Diane. Ooh, the wildflowers. I can't wait to see what you make. Okay, what do you think? Do you think we should just do them straight up and down? Or do you think we should try to stamp it and move it every time? I wish there was a single flame. That would have made things a little bit easier. The same inks and some Copics. Cool. That's awesome. I can't wait to see what you make. I like the idea of, at the very least, this one being kind of slanty like that. Because it like if the wind was right there, that would totally ink one of the flames and use it. That's very true. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we can start here with this little guy being kind of like tilted. Yes, only one. Move it or use the hearts. Okay. All right, so what I want to do with this one, you're allowed to use other colors. That's not an issue at all. I probably want to move it up just a little bit because I was kind of overshadowing the actual candle part, and I don't want the flame in the candle. I don't want the candle itself on fire, just the wick. Sorry if my head gets in the way, y'all. At least my hair is clean. Okay, so we're gonna let that one lean over the side a little bit. Fix our paper. I feel like I need like 7 magnets. A nice stamp platform. Or like a second one. I have this MISTI. It's a pretty nice stamp platform. I could, a bigger. I do. I have an original size MISTI, which I guess I could be using right now. I was like, I mean, I think this is pretty nice. Okay, let me grab some inks. What I want to do is use some butter bar and maybe just rust. So I'm going to do it twice for each one. What I'm going to do is ink, what do we think, you guys? Is it the whole, which color is the brighter color on the out? Okay, so like the orange would be farther down and the yellow would be across the whole thing, right? Let's make sure we don't have any yellow on our stamps over here. Good grief. Now I'm worried that I'm gonna like mess it up. The top is brighter, okay. And I'm okay if it's not perfect. It doesn't really matter to me, like at all. Let me just make sure. See, my stamp keeps getting like slightly out of line, and that's why I'm getting these weird, it's so strange. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, while I've got just this one on here, I'm going to cover this up again. Let's see, let's use this side this time. And then I'm only going to ink up like the bottom part. And I'm going to use kind of this little paper towel here to just sort of like dab off some of the color. And then go ahead and, good Lord, go ahead and stamp it again, so that you get like this cool gradient sort of thing where the color is darker at the bottom and then brighter as it goes to the top. That's pretty cool. Okay. Lord, let me not destroy this card. We've made it so far. On this MISTI, this is the mini MISTI. So it's the smallest one, and this one is only like 4.5 by 6-ish. So this is the smallest one. On the larger ones, you have, well, there's a 12 by 12 MISTI, and then there's also this one, which is the original size MISTI, which is around 8.5 by 6.5. So there's that. Okay, so I am going to have to switch platforms, actually, because I'm not going to be able to move my card over enough. So I am going to switch to the... Oh, Luisana, I hope that it works. That's such a bummer when your internet does not cooperate. I hate that. Okay, so I have this... my sample that Heidi sent me of the Sizzix sticky grid. I need to buy more of this because it's awesome. Tape the edges of the foam in place. Oh, that's a good idea. Silent lurking. Oh my gosh, Belinda, that's awesome. I can't wait to see what you make. I don't have it yet, but I totally need it. I am desperate. I need that so bad. Oh, right. It would help if I actually put the sticky grid down. Let's try that. That way my paper will stop moving around because I'm getting really irritated with it shifting. That's why we've had all these problems so far, is because my poor paper. Okay. Gosh, I have so much stuff on my desk, you guys. It's insane. All right, so now I've got my, oh no, it's always sold out. That's not encouraging. What am I gonna do? Okay, so we've got our first little one. So we can make this one also a little bit tilted, but maybe not quite as much, like just a little. I think that'll be cute. See, now we've got a lot more room over here, which is great. It's got like a tiny little shadow. All right, let's use that butter bar again. So I'm just gonna cover up this side over here, ink it up a little bit, pull that right off, make sure I don't have any color on there, and then close the lid. Woo! All right, and then if I can find my lid, good grief. Check the Sizzix. Oh, too late. I made that one a little bit crooked, but it's only a little bit. Only a little crooked. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing as we did before, which is we're going to block this little guy off and only do the bottom. I added a little more than I wanted to, so we are going to take our paper towel and just dab off some of that color so that we only get the darker color at the bottom. I think that's super cool. All right, now I do need to clean this pretty well because it seems like I am getting some of that darker color into my yellow when I'm stamping. Ugh. Oh, Evilise, you have an interview tomorrow? That's really cool. I hope it goes well. You can always check back in as things progress. I hope that it goes really well. Super good luck. Oh yeah, the bundle deal, Belinda, that's awesome. That's a really good deal because the Memory Misty itself is $100. So you're essentially getting the wreath builder for free, which, I mean, I'm never going to complain about something for free. That's awesome. Yeah, see, I'm picking up, see how this one was a little more yellow? I am picking up some of that orange, which is not the end of the world, but I would have preferred it if it had stayed yellow. Hey, Gyps! We are playing along with the My Favorite Things Sketch and Color Challenge right now. So we are designing a card with those challenges in mind and hoping that we can come up with something good. All right, I'm pretty happy with that, you guys. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take that off so I don't get any on my sticky grid. Wipe it off at least a little bit. Okay, so now we have this so far. So we've got our little candle that's blown a little bit sideways. We've got our little puff of smoke. And now it is time to stamp out our dragon and color him up. So I'm going to use this piece of paper here since we messed up earlier. Keep in mind this is going to go right here like this. We can always trim a little bit off the bottom if we feel like we want to see more of the candles. We could do that too. But this is what it looks like for the moment. I think we might want to trim a little bit off. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and stamp out our dragon. Our little guy is over here. I'm just going to use a stamp block for this. That one's a little small though. Hey Lisa. Gosh, I keep grabbing the same stamp block. Woo! Oh my goodness. Go to bed by 11 and get up early. Working on week 2. I thought you were going to say you were getting up at 2 a.m. after going to bed at 11. I was like, oh, my gosh, that's awful. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so this little dragon is going to be blowing out the candles over here. Because how cute is that? Okay, so that's that. So now we can color them up. So what I think we should do is, since we didn't get the darkest colors that we wanted in this color here, we should probably try to bring in some of that darker teal sort of color. Let's see. I've got, this is BG 18 and this is BG 13. I do also have, what do I have? BG 23. I think these are pretty similar. Whoops. Maybe it's a little bit darker. So the 23 is a little darker than the 13, which makes sense. And then we've got, let's see, BG, this one's darker. So this is one of the, I feel like these are better, like maybe BG 75, BG 18, and BG 13. No, BG 23. That's this one, right? Yeah. Okay, let's try these three together. If we mess up, we can always color a new one. All right, so we've got our BG 75. That's the first one we're going to use. This one is called Abyss Green. So we're going to use this one to kind of color in our darkest areas where the shadows would be. So I'm just going to kind of go along those areas with the marker and sort of put in the shadows as I feel like they should be. And I have to say, full disclosure, I am no expert when it comes to Copic coloring or light sources or anything of that nature. I just sort of do what I think probably hopefully looks good and hope for the best. So you can do the same things as I do, but just know that I'm just making it up. So there's that. All right. So I feel like the little highlight would be on this like back part of his tail. So I'm going to kind of go with that. And I'm going to put a little bit of this darker color here under where his scales are, just to kind of, I don't know, help things blend a bit. And if you guys follow me, you know how much I love the word flicking when it comes to describing my Copic coloring, because that's kind of the only way I know how to... oh, he's going live in 30 minutes. Oh no. And I think tonight he is showing off the new stamp of the month, maybe. So that'll probably be a good one. Well, I don't know if we can finish it in 30 minutes, but I'll try. I'll do my best. I can't decide which one of these I think is actually darker. Maybe this second color is actually darker. Ooh. I don't know, I can't tell. They're both kind of, they're similar, but they are definitely different. Maybe this one is darker. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this one is darker for sure. I'm actually going to come back in. I'm going to basically go over everything I just colored with this darker color. Okay, do you see how my marker is really, really wet? I don't know if you guys can see this or not. My marker is super wet. So if this ever happens to you, just take off the lid on the other side, and then it will help the color balance out a little bit. See, already it's, I don't know if you can see it or not, but already it's not as like wet looking and shiny. That will prevent your marker from oozing out like a giant plop of color. So if you ever see that happening, just pop the lid off the other side, and it helps kind of balance out the color a little bit. I know I've had it happen before where all of a sudden there's just like a big blob of ink on my surface, and I'm like, no, how could this happen to me? And it's just because there was too much ink on one side. So kind of a tip for you. Man, when you put these colors together, like I felt like that other one was the darker one, but now I'm confused because now it seems like this one is darker. Now I'm just coloring him up all dark. I mean, we needed to bring that dark color in anyway, but man, not that much. I don't know. This is probably one of my favorite stamp sets by them. This one, it's called Magical Dragons, and I think it is the cutest. They're adorable. It's perfect for like new baby cards, because it's got like the cute little baby dragon in there. It's so cute. When this is over, I'm going to go play with my March stamp of the month. Cool. Have you already gotten yours? Ooh, that's brighter than I thought too. See, man, I swatched these colors out and I feel like they look totally different, you guys. Like, I feel like I had done a pretty good job swatching them out and getting an idea of what this was going to look like, and I am continuing to be surprised. I don't know what is going on here with these colors, but they don't look like when I swatched them, in my opinion. So, I don't know yet what I'm going to do about this. I don't know. We'll see. Which two are you using? They probably shouldn't be used together, honestly, but it's BG18 and BG75. They're like one of them. See, this one is obviously the higher first number, and this one is the higher second number. So that's probably my problem. Is they really probably shouldn't be used together. But I don't have that many Copics, you guys. And especially when I'm trying to like match a specific color, or like a kind of a theme of a color, or like at least to kind of get close. Yeah, I need to buy that hex chart. I know I keep saying that I'm going to, and then somehow I just never do. So I really need to do that. Because obviously this is not working out for me. He looks kind of cute, but I think I need to add something somewhere to try to even him out a little bit, because the dark colors are really dark and the light color is really light, and there's not really a good happy medium, I feel like. I don't know. Copic struggles. Hashtag Copic struggles. Hashtag I have no idea what I'm doing. How about that? Let's see. What happens if we come back in with this darker one? Because I felt like this one went there. That kind of helps a little bit. I feel like that helps a little. Kind of balances it out a little bit more with a slightly darker version of that light color we used. I feel like that helps. Yeah. Okay, I think that's helping. So at least there's that. We can kind of hopefully save the dinosaur. Well, the dragon. I guess it's a dragon. We'll see. I'm like saturating this page with ink. It's crazy. Go tip to tip with light. That's true. I could do like a mix, a blend of the colors, but I did not do that yet. All right, so what I'll probably end up doing is going back over some of the areas and using a white gel pen. Oh, 75 and 18 are right next to each other, so they're too similar. Is that my problem then? They're too similar. Oh, that's okay, Gyps. Glad you came back. Okay, so what I can do then is I'm going to actually bring in the lime sort of color with our little dragon. And I'm going to color his little belly in. Let's see. Here and here. I'm going to color that in. Okay. 18 is a little bit lighter. I feel like they're probably not different enough. That's totally my bad. Oh well. Happens to the best of us, right? Let's see. Then I've also got, let's just use, oh, sorry. I hit the phone cord. My bad, y'all. Color his little belly in a little bit lighter. We can do the same sort of thing for his little ears, because why not? So cute. I think he's adorable. Weird coloring be darned. I think he's cute. So this color combination that I'm using right now is YG17, YG13, and G40. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. And I can go around him with my white gel pen on the areas that I colored out of the lines because, whoops. All right, let's add in a little bit of purple so that we can really get our color theme going here. So on the bigger scales, I'm going to leave a little bit of space for some shading, but those smaller ones, there's not really room. So I'm not going to worry about it. Look how cute he is. I love this little guy so much. Let's just do his little claws this color too. Why not? He's so cute. Okay. All right, so there's that. And then let's bring in, I don't know, maybe, yeah. I don't think it's going to make a ton of a difference, but it'll give us a little bit of a dimension on those scales. It's not going to add a whole lot, but that's okay. Okay, so now we've got the purple, we've got the green, we've got the darker sort of turquoisey color. Oh, Tracy, I did too. It's okay. I've gone back and forth between dragon and dinosaur. I guess technically it's a dragon, but you know, whatever. Okay, so let's do, I'm just going to do a tiny bit of gray up here for his little horns. So that was W5. Oh, I'm going to pull out W3 and just blend it up. That's good for me. And then what do we want to do about his wings? Do we want to just do him like the lightest green color maybe? He's Godzilla. Oh my gosh, Gyps. That's funny. At least you're comfy. Nothing wrong with being cozy. For sure. All right, so he's got some cute little wings. Let's go in and add a little bit of that brighter green there. I don't know. Add something to him at least. Yeah. Okay. And then maybe even just a little bit of the darkest, which is not too much darker to be honest. So I am going to be apparently in the market for some new Copic colors, you guys. Because mine are not doing so hot. Okay. Oh, 17 degrees. Oh no. Okay, so aside from our grays, these are the colors that we used that you probably can't see. I feel like you can't read that at all. Maybe there. There we go. Okay, those are the colors that we used for our little dragon non-dinosaur that we keep calling a dinosaur. It's cool. Okay, so I am going to take a white gel pen and color him up around the edges so that it looks like I am decent at coloring before I die cut him and put him on our card. There's that. All right. Loop. Okay, and then let's see, we've got a little bit of a color over here, a little bit right here by his little paw. Is it still called a paw if it's a dragon? Feels like such a gentle term for a I don't know if there's another word for that or not. Okay, that's good enough. Sure. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to color these little guys in white. Uh-oh. My, I almost drew right on our background. My gel pen is a little gunky because I used it on something I shouldn't have previously. Ah! Oh, come on, little gel pen. Don't fail me now. It's like almost out of ink, too, you guys. You can do it. I use this thing so much. It's insane. It should be no surprise that it's like out, but okay, well, that didn't really work out. So what I'm going to do is just go right on over that with this little Copic fine liner and darken up his eyes because he looks like a crazy person. And just go around the little white circles. There we go. Okay, so we do have the coordinating dies for this set, so I'm gonna pull those out because if I've got them, I'm gonna use them because I paid good money for those. I've definitely used this one before. There he is. Yay! And I can use my handy dandy purple tape that I use because you guys forced me to, but I love it now. Let's see. Let's get this lined up as best as I can. See what happens. It's not perfect, but it will do. Okay, Stacy. All right, let's get my trusty cuddle bug out. Run it through real quick. Whoop. Heat wave at 20. Sorry if this shakes the table and jiggles the camera around. I think the tripod stand is touching the table today. Oh, my kids keep coming in here and moving it around. All right, so there's that for us. Perfect. Oh, he's gonna be so cute. Look at him. He's precious. Okay. So we may want to, he's a gentle dragon, yes. Good call. All right, so we may want to move that down a little bit. Look how cute he is. We can also put him kind of like up so his butt's in the air a little more. Look how cute that is. Oh, he's so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, Rachel, that's crazy. Those kids, they just keep growing. My kids haven't lost any teeth yet. Well, my 2-year-old's still growing his. And my 4-year-old, I don't know when they start losing teeth. Is that like 5? Do you have twins? Am I remembering that right? That you have twins? Or do you have 2? You have to remind me. Oh, between 5 and 6. That's okay. I knew what you meant. That's what's important, right? Okay. I think that's good as far as the height. I don't want to put it any lower. I had it higher originally, but I think I like it a little bit lower like that because then you can actually see the candles a little bit better. I felt like it was covering up too much of them. So let's go ahead and oh, just one. Why am I feeling like I thought you had twins? Who was on here saying they had twins? Whew. I don't know. She's like, heck no. That's how I feel. My friend Lauren, who's on the Brutus Monroe design team with me, she has twins, and I'm like, Lord have mercy, I don't know how you do it, because her twins are 4, same age as my son, and I'm like, I don't know how you do that, because whew, he's hard enough on his own. I have 2. I have one, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and they are little terrors, let me just tell you. Okay, so let's go ahead and color up the little puff of smoke a little bit. I'm going to do some neutral or some warm grays for this. This is W1, so I'm just going to kind of go around, like around the little swirly areas. I'm not going to color the whole thing because the smoke is like kind of supposed to be white-ish, you know. But this will kind of help it, like, give it a little bit of dimension. Let's see. Yeah. All right, so there's our W1, and then just a little bit of W3 around the swirly parts, or kind of like on the interiors of those lines. Just to give it a little bit more dimension. And I'm just gonna go kind of like over that a little bit. Now look, I said I wasn't going to color the whole thing, and here I go. All right. Because now I got to go back in and use the colorless blender to get rid of some of these lines. So this one is really useful. It's just a 0. It's the colorless blender. Colorholic. I can't stop. I can't stop coloring. All right. Woo! There's that. All right, so we've got our cute little dragon. We do need to put a sentiment here. So let's decide what we want to do for that. We do have all of these birthday sentiments at our disposal that we can use. So we have make a wish might be cute, or blowing birthday wishes your way. Either that or blow out the candles. There's no such thing as too many candles. All of these are super cute, you guys. All of these are really super cute. Let's see. I'm gonna put my little flames back. Perfect. Okay, what do you guys think? Ugh. Okay. So we've got blowing birthday wishes your way, blow out the candles, to a friend who lights up my life, may all of your wishes come true, make a wish, happy birthday, celebrate, there's no such thing as too many candles, happy birthday, hot stuff. Blowing birthday wishes, I think that's really cute. That's adorable. Okay, so I'm going to change things up as far as the sketch goes, and I'm not going to actually put a banner piece there. So like in the sketch, it has an actual, like a little banner that goes up this way, but I'm going to just put our sentiment because I think it'll look really cute without it. So let's wait on our little guy there. We can go ahead and use the MISTI to get it right in the position that we want. Pop that over there. I think this is going to be so stinking cute. I'm excited. See, like, this is the kind of stuff that is, I don't know, it just makes me really glad to do these kinds of challenges, because I would never have made this card. Like, I don't think I ever would have paired this stuff together. Like, it just wouldn't have happened. And it's so cool to be able to come up with something like this, you know, when you wouldn't have otherwise done it. I just think it's really neat. All right, so let's go ahead and ink this up. I'm using the Brutus Monroe embossing ink. What time is he starting, you guys? Did it say, was it at 9 that he was starting? Does that mean we only have 8 minutes left before he starts? Because I know you guys said 30 minutes when we got the notification, but I don't remember when that was. And apparently I take forever to do everything, so Team Jess. I don't know, I take forever. Alright, let's see. I probably should have done this before I adhered it to my card, but you know, living on the edge. Ooh, yes, the color throwdown challenge. Yes. Ooh, Heidi, that's awesome. I seriously cannot wait to see what you make. I am so excited. We should definitely do that thing where I give you guys the supply list in advance or whatever, like a couple weeks before or a week before, however long you guys think you might need. But where I give you the supply list and then we create the card together. Like I'll send you the photo of what the card's going to look like and you can decide if you want to, you know, join in and do it with us or not. I think that will be so fun, you guys. It'll be like taking a class, but like, you know, at your own house and, you know, you don't have to pay for it. All right, heat gun is going on. Here we go. I do too, Sandy. I think that would be so cool. And I don't really think anyone's doing that yet. So I think that that's a really cool kind of way to sort of like set my channel apart too. Like, hey, look at this thing that we're doing. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that on a YouTube channel. Ooh, that's hot. Oh, little heat tool that could. All right. Oh my gosh, 4 minutes. You guys are putting the pressure on. I'm probably not going to finish in time, but I'll try to at least be done quickly after, like soon after, so I can join in. Okay, so now my card's a little warped. The bad news is, you guys, I don't have a horizontal card base right now because I ran out of my paper. So what I'm going to do is, at least temporarily, I don't think I'm going to, I don't know that I'm going to actually stick it down until I have a card base that is like opens the right direction. But yeah, crafting together, but at home. I love that. Okay, so it will open on the top, you guys. So there's that. It won't open this sideways. I don't like it when they open sideways like that. Okay, so then we've got our little dragon who's gonna go right here. Look how cute. Okay, so what I want to do, I think, is go ahead and pop the panel up on foam tape. So I've got the giant roll from Brutus Monroe. Ooh, cool. That's awesome, Tracy. Enjoy. I think Christopher's about to go live, so you're gonna miss him, I guess. Sounds like he's starting in just a minute. I'm like trying to go on warp speed, and I feel like that makes me slower. Like trying to rush makes me have more. Oh my god, a 10-minute challenge. Look, when I saw Simon and Justine did that collaboration video, I like laughed at myself because I was like, there's no way. There's no chance that I can make a card in 10 minutes. I mean, I could make a card in 10 minutes, but I doubt it would be great. Ooh, it's so sticky. Okay, pull his little tail up on the corner. Yes. I was like, oh, I should do that 10-minute challenge. And then I was like, who are you kidding? He was so determined to be done in 10 minutes. It's true. All right, I'm not going to adhere this yet because I really would prefer that it opened up instead of sideways. I don't know why it matters to me, but for whatever reason, I care. And I want it to open the other direction. So I'm not going to adhere it, at least not right now. But we can at least see that that's what it would look like. And then we can go ahead and put some adhesive on the back of our little dragon here. I'm going to call him by his proper name, I suppose. Okay. And this is just a little glue from Lawn Fawn. I think they call it a glue pen. Oh, a glue tube. Dragoon. Okay, so yeah, I don't like feeling rushed when crafting either. It kind of stifles my creative mojo, to be honest. All right, so I'm gonna have to overlap that a little bit. I like him coming up in the, oh my god, look how cute that is. You guys, that is so stinking cute. And it's okay if he kind of hangs off the edge of the actual card a little bit. Like, it's not gonna be the end of the world. But look how cute he is. I'm going to try to tilt him just a little bit more so that he's a little more centered on where the smoke is coming from. Totally cute. Hey, stop it with those timers. You guys are the meanest. Okay, so I think, honestly, I will just leave him like that because I think he's so cute, and then just add some like clear sequins or something. It does look like he's flying in. And then I think the sentiment is perfect. But look, we can add like some cute little some cute little sequins like down here to kind of take away from some of that empty black space, and then like one more up here maybe. And I think that that's good. You guys. I think this is so super cute. Maybe I'll move it up a little bit. I think I like it better up there in the corner. I think that this is really cute, you guys. Look at him. How super cute. Ooh, wink of Stella. That's a good idea. Hold on. I have some right here. Let's do it. I think that's a great idea. I like that idea from Evilise to do the flame sideways a little bit up there, because so it looks like he's blowing on it. Stop it! Those timers. You guys are awful. I love all of you. No. Oh no, I forgot I didn't glue my sequins down yet. Oh, see? You guys are stressing me out. I can't even remember that I didn't glue my sequins down, y'all. Gyps is the meanest. She's so mean to me. Look, this one has a chip, you guys. My sequin has a chip. I don't know if you can see that from there, but I'm going to use a different one because that one has a chip. What? All right. Let's do like right here. Plop that bad boy down. There we go. And I don't know. Oh no, I put some glue on my black piece of cardstock there. Oh well. Theoretically it dries clear, so it shouldn't matter too much. Okay. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I do have an Etsy shop where I sell my cards, but I have not been posting any of them, any of my recent cards for like a million years. I feel like I haven't posted a card in forever. On there, I used to sell, that's actually how I started, was I started selling my cards on Etsy, and then only after I had been selling them for a while did I start my YouTube channel and start making videos and tutorials and a blog and all of that. So I do sell some of my cards, I give some of them away, but honestly, I just hoard them. I have, okay, so this is the card, just before I send it away. I'll show you really quick before we get off. Like over here, I literally have, so like here's all these cards that I've been making recently. So I have all of those. And then like, oh my God, this is like mortifying. So like these are all the ones that I've been making like over the last couple weeks. There's that. And then there's these. And let's see. Hold on. There's more. Yeah, there's more, you guys. Woo, look at all these cards. So these are all the cards that I haven't even put into sleeves. And yeah, there's more. So these are the ones that I haven't even put into sleeves to like store yet. So this is what it's like when you make cards for your job or whatever. You end up with a lot of cards. So these are just the ones that I haven't put into storage yet to like put in their sleeves and make them safe. So yeah, these are, yes. I have a lot of cards. This cards, lots of cards. So yes, I hoard them, to answer that question. Anyway, okay, you guys, so that is all I have for you tonight. We finished our card. Heck yes. Heidi, I can't wait to see what you make. Be sure to share it with me over on my Facebook page so that I can see what you made. And then you need to do a YouTube just to show the cards. You guys probably remember some of these cards that I made. But yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, be sure if you guys were crafting along that you tag me on social media so that I can see the cards that you guys are working on and made. And I hope to see some of them over in the My Favorite Things Sketch and Color Challenge link up. So I will see you all over in Christopher's video if you are heading over that way. If you're not familiar with him, he is Christopher Allen Designs on YouTube, and he will probably be releasing the new stamp of the month for Brutus Monroe. So that is it. That's all I've got for you guys. I love you all so much. Mwah! And I will see you guys all again really soon.